Today we will hear from foundational Black Americans passionately talking about racist Asian man, putting Black teenagers' life in danger when he calls the police on the Black teenagers. Check it out.
So yeah, the next time someone asks you why, show them this.
Including my wife showed the gun. Yeah?
What did he say?
I talked I am with my wife and my son. Yeah? They are threatening me. Yeah? So I think they have a gun. Yeah?
You heard that? They're threatening us. They think we have a gun. That's crazy.
My wife said they have a gun.
She never said that, bro. Yeah, you're a shitbag.
How do I know?
Asian man and his wife. Asian man is on the phone with the police. He lies to the police and says that these Black people in this car are threatening him with a gun.
They are threatening me. Yeah? So I think they have a gun.
Did you take note of how thick his accent was? Fresh off the fucking boat. Can barely speak a lick of English. And yet he's clearly so ingrained with white supremacist ideology that his first thought is to tell the police that this car full of Black people are threatening him with a gun. Thank God some police showed up that had a drop of fucking sense.
The gun here?
No, I didn't, but my wife said,
Someone called and said there's a gun here.
Yes or no? I'd love for you to search this car just so you can carry it.
Look how many police officers here from what somebody said there's a gun here. Think about what you're saying. Look how many police cars are here.
Just to try and get us to hurry up and get away
maybe
from
my
here.
wife, I didn't say.
Well, who called? Maybe you should bring your wife out about this. I'm asking you! Who called?
I called.
So who said there's a gun here?
2885 Speedview Avenue.
Who said there's a gun here? Did you say
Okay,
This is a landlord tenant act. It's nothing to do with the police. Who said there's a gun here? Look how many cars are here.
I told them I didn't see the gun.
He literally made the call stating that they are threatening him with a gun. The police see the bullshit in this whole situation. Now I don't know. So I don't give a fuck who feels like what about this blackout. Not another fucking dime. Now the next time one of you coon-face people, Uncle Ruckus and Aunt Ruckuses, go to another nail salon and say, they ain't do nothing to us, we don't need the boycott. The next time one of y'all say, I went to get my nails done and my eyebrows done because I have never had a problem with them. The next time one of y'all say, I don't understand why it gotta be all of them. What did all of them do to us? The next time one of y'all say, I can't do it, I need to get my stuff from the beauty supply store. The next time one of y'all say, I'm not going to support my own because I've been going there for years, look at this video. That's it. That's all.
Including my wife showed the gun.
They need to be charged. That is a crime. For everybody who follow the law, yelling at them is not enough. Because he knows exactly what he did. He knows exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to weaponize the police to come there and take the lives of those kids for no reason. Those kids could have lost their life. Yelling at them is not enough. Yeah, cool, the police came there and they acted appropriately and within reason, right? But what about the ones that don't? That just happened is the exception to the rule. That's never the rule. That's not the rule. That's not how they act in those type of situations and those type of calls. Those kids were lucky. They got lucky. They need to be fucking charged. They need to be convicted because it's clearly on tape And they need to serve jail time for that. They are playing with people's lives. And yes, it's that serious. It's that serious. People who look like me have buried their children for dumb shit like that. Like he literally tried to Emmett Till him. That's what we're gonna call it. Lies that take people's lives. You should go to jail. Nothing less than that. Nothing less than that. He should have been thrown on the ground. The same force that they were coming with for the person with the weapon should have been given to him. He should have been thrown on the ground, knees in his back, guns drawn on him, put in handcuffs, and taken to jail. So that you don't do that again. Fuck a waste of resources. That is not the bigger picture here. He tried to get those kids unalived by police. Or at least beat up, at least rough hand, like, are you guys kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You're yelling at him like that's your child? Follow the law. Why is he not in handcuffs? You're going to tell me that that man didn't know exactly what he was doing? Now he's stuttering. He wasn't stuttering on the phone.
Y'all, this boycott is having deeper effects than you guys even understand. But I'm going to tell you, Miss OBA, I'm going to tell you how crazy this boycott is making everybody, okay? Like, it's shaking people up, okay? And I posted one of my videos on X here. It was basically about how if just 1% of us boycotted and spent the money that we spent with Chinese food stores and our nails just 1 month, every month for a year, and then just took the amount of money that we spent on our nails in our Chinese restaurants every month and put it towards a Black business, that we would make $600 million a year annually back into our communities. And if just 2% of us did it, if just 2% of us spent our monthly budget, which is about $100 on what we spend on nails, and this is just average, and Chinese food, and we put it back into our community, if just 2% of us did that, 1.2 billion would go back into our communities. Let me tell you how I know that this boycott is an issue for people. I posted that on here and I started getting so many demons came on my post and started commenting. Then I posted on X, and when I posted on X, it kind of went mini viral. When I mean mini viral, I think like 20,000 people looked at it or something like that. And then but all the comments are these demons just angry and furious about us boycotting. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, now they usually post on stuff. I can see them posting on Carmelo or whatever. But I'm like, wow, like they really have an issue with us boycotting. And it was like, they were like frothing at the mouth crazy. Like it was like a whole comment, like just full of demons, like, and just like angry and vicious, like, and all these things. Like I was called, it was really crazy because I was called the N-word to a white C person. I'm like, make up your mind. Am I white C or am I N-word? They couldn't figure it out. They couldn't make up what they wanted to threaten me with. But it was crazy how like it brought the demons out. Me just saying that we're going to spend money with our own communities. Like you should have seen the comments were just so nasty and disgusting. And I'm like, why do y'all care so much if we gonna spend money with ourselves? So y'all like something spiritual, because whenever you have demons get like this crazy over something, then it's a spiritual shift happening. Keep going. We're going in the right directions. Delineate. I'm going to spend with ethnic Black Americans. That's my choice. Continue to delineate, continue to do this boycott, because it's something I've learned from my experience when I started charter school, and the demons came after me for that like crazy, like I've never seen in my life before. And it's the same kind of energy. Like they came so hard and so tough, and it's the same type of energy. And I've noticed that whenever it comes at you like that, you are about to shift something monumental. So good job, y'all.
Y'all had no empathy for Cyrus Carmack Belton losing his life, but the moment that Black people said that they will take back their Black dollar, they will no longer allow you to have access to them and their money. All of a sudden outrage? And that is exactly what we're talking about when we mean allyship. Because the allyship ends at our money and access to our resources and access to who we are. And as always, shout out to my Black women, because that Asian man said, you know, what Black beauty supply store owners, what Black nail techs, and Black women showed up like always. Because I really don't think people realize there are Black store owners, there are Black beauty supply owners, there are Black nail techs, there are Black food spot owners. There are Black women and Black men opening up businesses every day. The problem is a lot of y'all don't give them exposure. So definitely post a Black business you know, right? Post a Black business you know in the comment section. They wanted us to highlight these things. Let's highlight them. Let's keep highlighting them. Because absolutely there's a reason why this happened. So post the Black business that you know. Any Black business that you know. Like, shout out to my Black florists and Rich Florals in Woodbridge, New Jersey. They wanted us to do it, people. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Y'all got to start spending y'all money with groups that don't fuck with y'all. I've been so upset about the murder of Cyrus Carmack Belton. I ain't even want to speak on it. But the only way we're going to make these dogs respect us is to exert leverage with economic pressure. Blacks have almost $2 trillion in spending power in the United States alone. Dr. Claude Anderson said if we spent all our money with each other, we'd be millionaires in 2 years, all of us millionaires. Stop spending money with people that don't like you. All these racists post up in business districts that are in close proximity with predominantly Black neighborhoods and then suck all the resources out of those neighborhoods without giving an ounce of fucking respect. It's sickening how we allow other races to shit on us, and we have the ability to turn this shit around. And we can use the same economic boycott to counter this redistricting bullshit too. Now, let me see how many ignorant ass Negroes respond to this with, I spend my money with whoever I want to spend my money with. Pathetic behavior. Y'all have a good day.
The history between Black Americans and Asian immigrants in the United States is not a simple story of cultural misunderstanding. It is a story that has been carefully engineered and manipulated by white supremacy, with the help of the U.S. government to create division. After the Civil War, Black Americans were locked into poverty by systemic racism, denied wealth, land, and access to opportunity. Meanwhile, Asian immigrants, Chinese, Japanese, Filipino, Korean, and later South Asian, were brought into this country often as labor replacements. White elites used them strategically as a buffer class. This laid the groundwork for suspicion and competition between two oppressed groups, both fighting for survival under the shadow of white dominance. By the mid-20th century, when Black Americans launched the Civil Rights Movement, they forced the United States to confront its hypocrisy on democracy. The blood, sweat, and sacrifice of Black people led directly to sweeping changes. Civil rights legislation, voting rights, housing protections, and federal policies that forced America to open its doors. And it was precisely in this moment that the 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act was signed. That law, one on the moral backbone of the civil rights struggle, brought in millions of Asian immigrants. Out of this period rose the model minority myth. White America told a story. Look at the Asians, hardworking, obedient, successful. Why can't Black Americans be like them? It was a deliberate weapon, crafted to pit two groups against each other, erasing the structural oppression of black communities while rewarding certain immigrant groups with selective access to opportunity. It was never about lifting Asians up. It was about keeping black people down. Fast forward to today, and we see the same tactics at work. When Ed Blum and conservative forces launched their attack on affirmative action, they held up Asian students as the face of their legal fight. They told Asians, "This policy hurts you. Team up with us." But when affirmative action was dismantled, it did not open doors wider for Asian students. It opened them wider for white students. Asians are now beginning to see the painful truth. They were only being used as tools to advance white supremacy. Tell me what you think about this topic. Hope you find the information in this video informative. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Thanks for watching.